Welcome to Art with Miss Jen. Today we are drawing flowers for Mom. Here are the supplies you will need. The list is right here. We have a pencil and eraser, a piece of paper, and some coloring materials, either markers or colored pencils or crayons or even paint will work. First, we're going to start with a little picture of you. So on the middle of our piece of paper, we're going to draw an oval shape for the head. A nice medium oval shape. And in the middle of our circle, we're going to draw some eyes in, nice big eyes. So I drew mine looking up at the flowers. You can put your circles looking up or to the side if you want, or the other side. Let's fill in our eyes. And don't forget the eyebrows. That's where all the expression comes from. So you can be curious or surprised. Then right below our eyes, we're going to draw a little U, just a small U for the nose. Underneath that, an expression, smile. Then on either side, right where our eyes are, we're going to draw in our ears. So a half circle on either side for our ears. Then we're going to draw our hands. So right underneath our face, we're going to draw our hands. You can draw a half circle. And then to the right of our half circle, we're going to draw the thumb in. Just going to draw a curvy line up for the top of our thumb. Then right where the point is, we're going to draw a curvy line back. That's for the bottom of our thumb. Top straight, bottom curvy. And then right next to that, we're going to draw 4 skinny U shapes until we get to the end of our hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we can do the same on the other side. Draw a half circle right underneath the cheek for our hand. And then on the left side, we're going to draw a little curvy line right underneath the chin for the top of our thumb. And right at the point, another curvy line back. That's the bottom of our thumb. And then 4 tall, skinny U's to the end of our hand. So now we need to add a hairstyle. So what is your hairstyle? Do you have short hair, spiky hair? Do you have pigtails, long straight hair, curly hair? Draw in your hairstyle. You can put it in a ponytail, or do you like to wear a hat? Make it your own personality. So now that we have our face, we can draw in our flower pots. So right next to us, we can draw in some rectangles. We can draw some tall ones or little ones. Maybe they go off the page. Just add a couple different flower pots on either side of your self-portrait. And on top of each rectangle or square, you're going to draw some little skinny rectangles. These are the rims of our flower pots. Next, we're going to draw in our table line. So you can see that our flower pots are sitting on our table. So right next to our hand, we're going to draw a straight line all the way across. We're going to skip where our flower pots are because they're sitting on the table. So now that we have our character and we've set our scene, we can add in our flowers. So we're going to start with the sunflower. So pick a flower pot anywhere you want. We're going to draw in a circle, nice big circle. Sunflowers have triangle petals and they're kind of curvy. So I'm going to draw a curvy line on one side that comes to a point, and at that point we're going to draw another curvy line down to the circle. Curvy line and one next to it. Almost like you're making teardrops. And they're sitting on top of the circle. You can go all the way around. And then we can add some circles in the middle, because sunflowers have lots of layers of seeds, right? Add a couple circles for the seeds. And then the stem, they have long stems. And then their leaves are really long and they're kind of curvy shaped, so they can be really wavy if you want, or just like the petal, just a little bigger, you can make them really tall. So now we're going to do a different flower. We're going to do the rosebud. So on the top you'll see there's a spiral there, but it's not a big circular spiral like this. It's more squished like this. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Pick a flower pot and start a little high above it. You start with an oval shape, kind of like a C, and go wide, like that. Do another one. Start here and do like a C shape. It's going to wrap around your C. So now underneath our spiral, we're going to do a U shape. You can kind of see the U is a little smaller than our spiral. So we're going to start here and do a U shape like that. You want to leave some of the edges. And right in the middle of our U shape, we're going to make a squiggly line. That's for the petals. They're wrapping around each other. Going to do another squiggly line. And then the leaves underneath our rosebud, kind of W-shaped, long W's. Then, of course, the stems. The next flower we're going to do is the star flower. So you can see here, looks like a star. There's one point, and then there's two arms across, and then there's two legs right there, kind of like a starfish. So we're going to pick another pot, put a dot in the center. We're going to do some long petals, kind of like our sunflower petals, just extra tall. They're going to come to that point. It's going to do one arm of our star, one curved line, and a curved line back. On the opposite side, do another curved line, curved line underneath. And then the two legs of our star. curved line and back. And that's our last one. Then we can add a stem and some leaves, like really long leaves if you want to. Maybe they have a curve in them. So let's do one more star flower. Put a dot in the middle, do a curved line up, another one down, and right next to it do another curved line, another one below that. On the other side, we're going to do another curved line long, and below that, curved line all the way back to our dot. Then right underneath, we're going to do the two legs. So another curved line diagonal, and curved line back to our dot, and then two more curved lines. One out, one back into our dot. Then we can do a stem and some leaves. Curly leaves or maybe tall leaves. It's up to you. So now that we have our flowers, we can decorate our flower pots. So you can do lines or waves, polka dots, or maybe some checkers. Two lines straight across and then lines up and down if you want to do checkers. Or you can do swirls. How many patterns can you make? You can mix them up. Or do some of them the same. It's up to you. And right below our pots, we're going to write a message to Mom. Like, love you, Mom. Thank you, Mom. For Mom. Or best Mom. Now that our drawing is all done, we can add in some color. You can use markers or crayons, color pencils, paint, whatever you feel comfortable with. Thank you for joining me on Art with Miss Jen. We'd love to see your artwork. Take a picture of it and email it to us, or you can tag us at 3 Crosses Kids.